So, the time has come to push the button. I am not waiting one more minute. This might make all the difference for the game, for the crew. I didn't hesitate even one moment before pressing the button. I awoke to find myself on the floor of the lab feeling quite nauseous. Did it work? I looked around, the lamp appeared the same, ran over to the garbage bin. Nothing, the bin was empty. The lights flickered on in the lab.
Good morning. What a surprise to see you up so early in the morning.
You think you're surprised? Look at me. Vladimir.
Last I checked, that was still my name. Don't handle mornings well, huh?
I must look pretty shocked. I was literally seeing a ghost. Vladimir was standing in front of me, living and breathing. As I stood speechless, another man entered the lab.
Lads, I snuck our coffee out the kitchen. We all know how much Katashi hates. It's like 9 AM. What you doing here? I didn't get you a coffee, sorry. Hey, buddy, you okay?
It's a shame his name isn't Scotty. Just saying.
Thanks for the coffee, Daniel. He really doesn't handle mornings well, does he?
Still distraught from how bad I kicked your butt in poker last night, eh?
I changed dimensions. The pocket watch had worked. The pocket watch worked!
What?
The watch, it worked! I changed dimensions!
What are you talking about?
My parents, are they here? Vladimir and Daniel looked at each other, confused and somber.
Your parents died years ago. You know this.
Oh. Where's their research?
Wherever you last put it, I guess. I haven't seen you looking at it for years.
You gave up on dimensional travel years ago.
But it does work, I'm the proof.
I think maybe the deletion game has finally gotten to you.
I can prove it. A version of me exists in this dimension already. There should now be two of me. They looked at each other with deep concern.
I know that Takako's death was hard on you, but I thought we were making progress.
Who's Takako?
Takako Himura. She was Shizuka's older sister, and your wife.
She died in the last round of the deletion game. You remember, don't you?
You did everything you could to save her, but she lost the game.
And you guys lost me at the word wife. I don't know who you're talking about. My frustration was starting to get the best of me. I'll prove it. Let's go to my quarters and you'll see I'm telling you the truth. I stormed out of the lab and strode towards the quarters. I attempted to enter, but the door stayed firmly locked. Vladimir and Daniel were following, quietly whispering between themselves. Why won't it open?
This isn't your room. You share the family room with Takako.
Your quarters are over here.
We moved further up the hallway until one of the doors opened for me. I stepped inside and saw some personal items that were familiar, but most were new to me. There was no one in the room. Where am I?
In your room.
No, as in, where am I, the other me?
Maybe you should head to the medical bay.
I started running around and rummaging through the items in the room. I found the box that my parents' research was in, along with the pocket watch. I opened it. It was empty but for a single piece of paper.
What is it?
It's a note to me? I read the note aloud. Hero, I have left to find Takako. She may have died in my arms, but I know she is still alive out there somewhere. I will find her. I couldn't save her with only one piece of the deactivation code, Aspera. I'm unsure where the pocket watch will be when you read this, but nonetheless, it is too late. This week's game is called Make 10 and we were dealt the number 5. No one will partner with us, so unfortunately if you're reading this, you are already dead. I'm sorry that there was no way for me to warn you not to travel this dimension. Take solace in the fact that you will be with Takako in death. May your last hours be as pleasant as possible. I had left myself to die. In rage, I screamed at the note. But how does the pocket watch work?
I think you might be really sick. We should call Nikolas and...
Why would you not tell me how?
I think maybe we should give him some time alone.
Maybe we'll just go let the captain know what's happening.
Daniel and Vladimir avoided eye contact and left my quarters. I stood staring at the piece of paper. I was a dead man. Wait, the pocket watch. I patted my pockets and realized I didn't have it. Maybe I dropped it in the lab. I sprinted back, arriving breathless and panting. I ran over to the lab desk. Nothing. The bin, nothing. No. I started throwing things around the lab in a frenzied rage. This isn't fair! Suddenly I felt a piercing pain in my neck. I pivoted around to see Vladimir, Daniel, and Nikolas. Nikolas held me firmly on either side of my shoulders.
Sorry, but I have to sedate you.
Nicholas, it's not fair. I almost...
I know. None of this is fair.
My mind started going hazy and my arms and legs felt heavy. But I could still just make out what Daniel was saying.
Dai said that as long as he's present, we can start the game and he can just lose.
I'm sorry. But at least you will be with Takako soon.
Takako... My eyes were so heavy that I couldn't hold them open anymore.
That's right. Takako. She's waiting.
I never opened my eyes again. Now, since Cotton Candy, Cyanide, Molten Cherry, whatever you want to call her, is friends with Yang Yang Mobile, I kind of wonder if the name Takako was a homage to the letter. It's also a little disappointing that there was no help me sign anywhere. But those are the breaks, what can I say?